The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater here with some fresh Star Wars news. This one comes to us from actually StarWars.com. I saw this on Instagram also. So they're doing a special episode of Disney Gallery featuring Luke Skywalker from The Mandalorian. Finally, like they did the Disney Gallery for season 2 a while back, and they did a whole bunch about Boba and Tamora Morrison coming back, and I remember watching all that and everything about season 2, but the one thing they did was like leave out the whole Luke Skywalker thing in the season finale, and we're finally about to get it, which is, it's kind of funny, like, you know, it's taken like so long for them to put it up, but let's see what it has to say. So, special episode Disney Gallery, The Mandalorian explores Luke Skywalker's return in the season 2 finale. In last year's season 2 finale, The Mandalorian, the apprentice of a young Luke Skywalker, was one of the biggest reveals and best kept secrets of the acclaimed show thus far. Reaction to the episode was emotionally charged, for many deep, resonating with generations of fans who are elated to see the Jedi Master in his post-Star Wars Return of the Jedi Prime. The story of the cutting-edge technology used to bring back Luke is the subject of a special extra episode of Disney Gallery Star Wars The Mandalorian, debuting August 25th on Disney+. Making of the season 2 finale is a behind-the-scenes look at the making of this celebrated chapter of The Mandalorian, with a focus on the technology used for recreating Luke Skywalker. It delves into a collaborative process, including working with Mark Hamill to create an authentic and fitting recreation, and explores the immense pressure and responsibilities for real. That's something you can't mess up. Responsibility the filmmakers had in bringing back one of the most important characters in film history. The Television Academy recognized the second season of The Mandalorian earlier today with 24 Emmy nominations, including Best Drama Series. Yeah, you know, I always wondered why they didn't do that. And it's gonna be like really exciting to see the process of what what they did to actually bring him back and make it look really good. I know they did talk about, there were a few articles that were talking about it like right after the episode. I know I believe Mark Hamill was on set. Somebody said so they had a stunt double doing all the lightsaber choreo and all that stuff, and then for, I believe, the very end, that was actually Mark Hamill taking Grogu, and when R2 rolled in and everything. That wasn't a body double. I believe that was actually him. And if I'm wrong, then I'm going to be proven when this comes out in August. Yeah, they de-aged him, used his face. I don't know if that was his voice, because his voice has changed over the years, you know, pretty significantly. I remember they did an episode of Galaxies of Adventure, those little Star Wars animated shorts, and they used Luke Skywalker in an episode with Yoda. It showed some extra training on Dagobah, and they actually used Mark Hamill, and you could hear like his voice, like how you know, gravelly it had become. But you know, then again, he's in his 60s, about to be 70 pretty soon, so you know, it is what it is. Yeah, but I remember personally when this first came out, the fact that I was more elated and happy just the fact that we got Luke Skywalker, like you know, it was kind of a given. Everybody was like, Mace Windu, all these other Jedi. I'm like, but you know, it would either have to be Luke Skywalker or Ahsoka Tano changing her tune and coming back, because at that point there are no Jedi at all. Like, you know, I mean, Ezra Bridger, but from Star Wars Rebels, but he still lost, so it doesn't really count. Um, and Luke Skywalker was always going to be the obvious choice. I'm just wondering why it took them so long to make this. I know they wanted to. I know another reason they probably didn't want to. They wanted to leave this out was the fact that the episode and season finale was so fresh that they didn't want to go into the specifics of what happened. But it's it is what it is. I'm happy they're doing this with the main characters though. They're actually dropping them in the series. Even though we're not going to do the whole Skywalker thing is done, I'm happy that a lot of the main characters can pop up in movies from time to time, from like Rogue One having Tarkin, Grand Moff Tarkin and Darth Vader, to the Mandalorian here having Boba Fett and Luke Skywalker. But I said this in another video, like Darth Vader is like the top of the characters that you want to see, but he works in small doses. And same thing with Luke Skywalker and Boba, but like it's not as crazy bad. Vader, it's just, that's why I said in another video why Disney won't use Darth Vader anymore or as much, just because if you oversaturate with Vader, then he becomes less, his mystique, is less impressive. He's not as threatening. He's not as, he's not as like this ghostly villain who like shows up and does like, what he does. It just cheapens him. And with main characters like Luke Skywalker, like I said, we already know where he ends up, sadly, with the sequel trilogy and everything. But it's nice to get bits and pieces of seeing what's happening in between, this movie and this movie and this movie. And this is right after Return of the Jedi, and 5 years after Return of the Jedi. So in the comics, Luke Skywalker hasn't even set up his Jedi Academy yet. All he's doing is going around the galaxy and finding artifacts, Jedi artifacts, all he can to research before he actually starts his Jedi Academy. I think it's 30 years in between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, so that's a lot of time there. And with people that grew up with Luke Skywalker and all these main characters like I did, like, it's nice to hear about all these new characters, but I want to see what's happening with the big three, actually four, including Lando. Like, what happened with them in between that 30 years. We obviously know like the big brushstrokes with from the books, with a lot of the recent like content that's been coming out with the Bad Batch, and everything, changing things. I think they might do away with things like that happened in the books or the comics to fit the new narrative, because we're already seeing it. I remember I was told not too long ago that the Ahsoka book that came out is not canon anymore because of things upcoming or whatever they wanted to do. So it's in the realm of possibility. But anyway, this is just my thoughts about all this. I'm happy to see this. This comes out when does this come out? It comes out on August 25th. So best believe we're gonna do some videos, maybe even a reaction and everything to it when it comes out. I hope it's more than 30 minutes, maybe hopefully at least 40 minutes or even an hour. But then again, I doubt you could talk about I doubt they'd put too much detail into what went on behind it, because they did that with everything else. The Tarkin thing, the Vader thing, the same thing. Didn't really talk about it too much. But anyway, like I said, this has been my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what you thought about Luke Skywalker returning. I think he's going to show up again in either Boba or The Mandalorian season 3, because The Mandalorian, as much as I love him, that show was really Grogu, Baby Yoda show, stealing the show. So and he's with Luke, and obviously they're not going to imply that he was on Luke's Jedi Academy when Ben went crazy. So we're going to see what's happening there. But anyway, guys, if you guys like this video, please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. And if you could be so kind as to hit that bell to get notifications for all my latest videos, that'd be great. Well, thank you guys for watching this. Take care and see you in the next one. May the force be with you. Bye.